Hey teammates, I'm going over Unit 6, Day 5 for you for the ones who are finished. So I know you're testing, sorry, but this is when you're done. So go ahead and look over the aim, write your name. Here is the criteria for success. Okay, please go over each and every one because they're pretty lengthy. It tells you exactly what you need to do. They're like steps, but more specific, that can help you out. So when you do the relationship identification, you're doing part 1, which is like, this is an organism. If you don't know what it is, Google it, please. You would identify the type of relationship by looking at the relationship overview, okay? And then whether it's parasitic, commensalistic, or mutualistic. And this is all you have today, so it's like just more of these scenarios, and you're gonna have to identify whether it's parasitic, commensalistic, or mutualistic, as well as like the reasoning why you think it's that type of relationship. So this one you have to actually have your reasoning, and for this one as well, this is just a continuation. And when you're done with that, then you're done with that for today. You can give us a thumbs up so we can check it. You're going to fold this, glue it in your journal, and then we'll mark you off the tracker. Okay, and that's it. Very simple. Okay, I'll help do one with you. So for example, for part 1, a barnacle and a whale. This is in your slide presentation. So a barnacle are the things, the organisms that attach onto the whale, and it says barnacles create home sites by attaching themselves on the whale. As the barnacle is a filter feeder, it also gets access to more water. Due to the relationship, whale is unaffected. So I would circle unaffected. Okay, and I did that. And then I would also say like, well, the barnacle is a feeder, so it gets more water. So which is good, right? That's what that's good. The barnacles benefit. So I would put like barnacle benefit, and I would write that down, right? Barnacles benefit. Okay, and whales are unaffected because one benefits and the other one is just neither affected or harmed, neither benefited or harmed. I know from my vocabulary and my past notes that that is a commensalistic relationship. So I would write down you need to spell it out properly, commensalistic. Okay, that is a commensalistic relationship. Okay, see what I did there? So it should look just like that. And for part 2, this one's a little lengthier, so I'll just do one with you. So based on the scenario, as far as it's known, I'm reading number 1. As far as it's known, the clownfish, underlying clownfish, because it's the organism, is able to produce a special mucus that causes the anemone not to release stings. So I would underline that. It is also believed that the movements of the fish inform the anemone of its identity. Okay, so it like communicates with it. In return for the anemone's protection, okay, so I would write down like, I'm going to put Nemo. I say Nemo is protected. Okay. The fish brings scraps to it. Thank you. So the fish brings scraps to the anemone. So Nemo is protected, and then anemone is fed, okay, and lures larger fish into the anemone's tentacles. All right, so it looks like since Nemo is getting protected and the anemone is getting fed, then I know that they both benefit. Like those are both good things. So because of that, I'm looking at my notes and I'm identifying it's not parasitism, no one's harmed. It's not commensalism because both of them benefit. So it has to be mutualism. Okay. And my reasoning for that is basically what I said. So I'm like, the anemone gets food, okay, and Nemo is protected by tentacles, okay. And then just like write one complete sentence, and I used evidence from the text, and like based on the scenario, I can say that. So that's what you can use, okay. All right, let me know if you have any questions.